We're going to be talking about stress tonight. We're talking about stress. Now, everybody I know out there is under a lot of stress.
Yeah.
Work-related stress, health-related stress, family stress,
Spouse stress.
spousal stress. If you're at home and you're not working, which most of us are, there is a lot of stress in
There
life
is. There
right
is.
now.
I wanted to talk about stress because we hear a lot about this virus, right? This
The
coronavirus.
coronavirus.
So first, I wanted to recap what we learned last time, right? We talked about the immune system, and people were asking me how to support and boost the immune
The
system
immune system, yes.
Yeah, to
Big
fight
part.
this virus. It's the key.
The key.
It is the key to help fighting this virus, right? And I think that's why some people do have the virus and some people don't, because they have a stronger immune system to fight it off.
And some don't even show any they're not getting
Symptoms.
sick, no
Correct.
fever, no
Exactly.
cough, no nothing.
Exactly.
But they're tested, yeah.
So let's recap what we learned, right? As you may recall, we talked about the two parts, right? We had two components to the immune system. We had
That's right.
this one, I'm not going to go over that, but we have two connections, okay?
Two connections, immune system.
And these two parts were talking to each other, okay? Okay. And we did talk about the gut, as you recall, right? At the
Yes.
bottom.
Yes.
And
Boy,
I
am I learning some
said,
stuff.
yes, and I said that the gut was everything,
Everything.
because 70% of this immune system is in the gut.
In the gut.
So the gut controls this. So they all talk to each other, right?
Yes.
This is a big component that all talk to each other.
Kind of looks like a triangle a little bit there.
It is, right? But we missed one important part in this picture, which is at the top, the brain.
Brain.
Okay?
Ah, yes.
The brain, and specifically the hypothalamus. So the hypothalamus is a small gland, organs that we have in the brain. And the hypothalamus, right in the middle of your brain, senses what's going on around you.
What's going on around us?
So let's say that you are walking down the street and you see a tiger coming towards you. What do you think is going to happen? So the hypothalamus kicks in.
Absolutely.
And you have this fight or flight reaction going on, right? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight,
Uh-huh.
right? So to do that, the brain talks to small glands that we have on the top of your kidneys called the adrenals.
Adrenaline.
Okay, the adrenaline is correct.
Okay.
So we have this rush coming into your body, right?
Right.
So some people will fight back or some people will just go away.
Get the heck out.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what happens with stress. 'Cause if you see a tiger down the street, you're stressed. It's a stress.
Very stressful situation.
So what do? So the brain talks to your adrenals,
Okay.
and you have this adrenaline coming in,
Yes.
okay, or cortisol, the stress hormone,
Okay.
and now your body will do this or that.
And this is why people shake sometimes when they get in fights and stuff like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not
It-
nerves, it's just the adrenaline.
It's just the adrenaline kicking in,
Okay.
and everybody responds different ways.
Yes.
I know personally, if it's a tiger, I'm out.
Out. See ya.
I'm good.
Tiger
okay?
King.
Exactly. I should have chose something else than tiger. So what happens is your adrenals are turned on, and then you have these the stress hormones.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What happens with the stress hormones? It goes in your gut.
Oof. The gut.
It shuts your gut. Because if you are stressed, I don't know if you have experienced stress in your life. Most likely you have. Most of the time when you're stressed out, you don't feel hungry, right? Your gut don't feel right.
Right.
You carry your stress in your gut,
Wow.
right? So the stress hormones shut down your gut. What did I say when we got started a few minutes ago? 70% of your immune system is in your gut. So if you stress,
Wow.
if you shut down your gut, you shut down your immune system.
Immune system.
Okay, that's why I wanted to talk about stress tonight.
Brain.
Okay.
Adrenaline. Gut.
Correct. So when you're stressed out, which a lot of people are anxious, they're stressed, they are freaking out because of this pandemic, which doesn't help your body when you're stressed.
Yes.
Because you shut down your gut, we shut down your immune system.
So getting into this gut, and I'm probably jumping ahead now, if we were healthy,
Correct.
if we were healthier people, now we're in business.
Correct, because this reaction coming down from the brain, your body can compensate and get over this adrenaline.
Is this why you're always happy every time I see you?
Happy gut helps everything in the body, right?
Oh my gosh.
So the root cause of everything going on in the body, you know, the happy hormone serotonin is
Yes.
made in the gut.
Come on.
So most of it, I think it's 10 times more serotonin is made by the gut than your brain. So that's why when you have a happy gut, you feel happy. So you're correct. So if you have a happy gut, this doesn't impact as much
Doesn't
the body.
impact as much, and you can handle stress better.
Correct.
So if you're a healthier person, which means you got a healthier gut,
Correct.
then you're going to be able to handle your stress.
Stress better, and your immune system stays up stronger.
And this goes all the way back to stress.
Correct.
If we're all in stress, if you're unhealthy, you're eating your burgers, you're eating your Burger King, your fast food all the time, and you got an unhealthy gut, that when you get stressed out, you're going to lose it.
Which is my next point. When you eat cheap food, junk food, sugar, wheat, junk, burgers, like you said, what happens is you eat it in your gut, right? And you get stuck in this vicious cycle, because when you eat that food, your gut talks to the adrenals, which leads to more stress hormones. You get this really stuck. So sugar, for example, is known to mimic stress hormone. So when you eat sugar in your gut, you actually kick in your adrenals, leading to more stress hormones.
More stress.
Which leads to depletion of your immune system.
And there's an answer to all of this.
It's simple, actually, right? Like you
It's
said.
very, very simple. Get healthy.
Get healthy.